Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our 2025 commencement ceremony. I am Prudence Farrell, proud principal and parent of Richard King High School, and it's my pleasure to present to you the graduates of 2025. The seniors sitting before us today are more than a graduating class. When they walked into high school as freshmen, I stepped into my role as principal here at King. I've been honored to serve as their principal and watch them develop into such hard-working and amazing young adults. The class of 2025 represents excellence, resilience, and the power of perseverance. 92% have been accepted into colleges and universities across the country. Their achievements reflect not only their individual efforts, but the love and support of their families, the dedication of our educators, and the spirit of this community. Seniors, you have left a mark on this school. Your success brings honor to your families, to King High School, and all of us who have had the privilege to watch you grow. I will now ask for everyone in the auditorium to please rise for the presentation of colors, Pledge of Allegiance, Texas Pledge, and our national anthem. Gentlemen, if you could please remove your caps. This afternoon's Color Guard cadets are from Veterans Memorial High School Coast Guard JRTC under the direction of Commander Matt Goley and Chief Mike O'Leary. The Pledge of Allegiance and Texas Pledge will be led by Student Council Vice President Arabella De Leon, and the national anthem will be performed by our Richard King High School band.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas flag, one indivisible.
Thank you. Seniors and guests, you may be seated. Delivering today's welcome is our senior class president, Gabriela Villegas Martinez.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we celebrate a dream come true. This achievement is a result of perseverance, hard work, and the love of those who supported us. To our families, friends, and staff, we are deeply thankful. Now let's make this day memorable and see what the future holds for us. Este logro es el resultado de la perseverancia, el trabajo duro y el amor de quienes nos apoyaron. A nuestras familias, amigos y al personal les estamos profundamente agradecidos. Ahora hagamos de este día algo memorable y veamos qué nos espera en el futuro. Congratulations, class of 2025. We've earned this.
Thank you, Gabriela. At this time, would the senior members of the King High School Band and Choir please join your respective groups for your final performance? The King High School Concert Choir, directed by Ms. Stephanie Rodriguez, will now perform a selection entitled You Will Be Found by Mac Huff. The piece is dedicated to the graduating class of 2025. Following the choir's performance, our concert band, directed by Mr. Steven Garcia, will perform a special piece entitled Highlights by La La Land by Justin Hertz and arranged by Michael Brown. to our Mustang Choir and Band. As always, your performances were beautiful. Seniors, you may now return to your seats. At this time, I'm honored to recognize our distinguished guests. Guests, please stand when I call your name and remain standing. We ask that you hold your applause until all guests have been introduced. Representing the Corpus Christi Independent School District Board of Trustees, Mr. S. Jaime Arredondo, Secretary. Mrs. Alice Upshaw Hawkins, Assistant Secretary. Mr. Steve Badetta, Trustee. Mrs. Dolly Gonzalez Trolley, Trustee. Thank you, board members. Representing the Corpus Christi Independent School District Administration, Dr. Roland Hernandez, Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Sandra Clement, Deputy Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction. Mrs. Karen Griffith, Deputy Superintendent for Business and Support Services. Dr. Bruce Wilson, Assistant Superintendent for School Leadership for High Schools. Dr. Elizabeth Pettis, Assistant Superintendent for School Leadership for Middle Schools. Dr. John Pressis, Assistant Superintendent for School Leadership for Elementary Schools. Ms. Kelsey Morris, Assistant Superintendent for School Leadership for Elementary Schools. Dr. Jennifer Arizmendi, Chief Officer of Special Education Programs and Services. Mrs. Amanda Cameron, Senior Director of State and Federal Programs. Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, Senior Director for Teaching and Learning. Mrs. Sonia Zyla, Chief Officer of Accountability and Student Support Services. Thank you. Principals representing the Richard King High School Vertical Learning Community. Mrs. Norma Colum, Adkins Middle School. Mr. Danny Nuyola, Haas Middle School. Mrs. Catherine Gorman, Barnes Elementary. Mrs. Jennifer Brady, Cullen Place Elementary. Mrs. Michelle Perkins, Moore Elementary. Mrs. Lauren Stinson, Smith Elementary. Thank you, King VLC principals. Platform guests representing King High School faculty in the 2025 senior class. Mr. Tim Dugan, CTE teacher. Mrs. Jody Brotherton, lead counselor. Mrs. Isabel Veed, college and career counselor. Logan Farrell, valedictorian and student council president. Haley Ritter, salutatorian. Gabriela Villegas Martinez, senior council president. Jimena Sosa Cruz, student council co-vice president. Arabella De Leon, student council co-vice president. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, will the faculty and staff of Richard King High School please stand to be recognized? A heartfelt thank you for your dedication and devotion to the success of all of our students. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to invite to the podium Mrs. Dolly Gonzalez Trolley, trustee of our school board, to bring greetings from the Board of Trustees.
Good afternoon, graduates, class of 2025. Congratulations for being here today. It's a big accomplishment earning your high school diploma. The work we do as board members is laser focused on supporting you towards this goal. We take such pride in being here personally to congratulate you. There are so many highlights throughout each school year, and each of you make us so proud. From joining you at your homecoming parades, to watching you perform at school plays and concerts, to cheering you on at various sporting events, to ultimately shaking your hands as you walk this stage today. Seeing your high school journey successfully come to an end is an honor. Corpus Christi ISD's vision is to be a world-class school system where every student is a learner, every learner is a graduate, and every graduate is a success. Today is a key milestone in our work, alongside you and your family to achieve that vision. In CCISD, the four-year graduation rate is consistently above 90%, and we generally surpass the region and the state. That's saying something when you consider Texas has among the highest graduation rates in the country. A high school diploma is essential in today's economy, and we're CCISD proud of you for this achievement. Soak in this ceremony and the celebrations that follow, and take note of what your hard work has accomplished. Today is just the beginning. What happens next is entirely up to you. That can seem scary, but I hope it's also exhilarating. You are in charge of your future. Your high school diploma is your ticket to start working towards your next goals. Whether you plan to continue your education, enter the workforce, join the military, or train for a technical skill or craft, there are more opportunities than ever before that lay ahead. Even if continuing your education was not in your plans when you put on your cap and gown today, your CCISD school board strongly encourages you to look towards your future, dream big, and make the most of the ambitious career dreams in your reality. Your most ambitious career dreams your reality. Today, you will receive your diploma. Tomorrow, you will be preparing yourself for the opportunities that lay ahead. The most important action you can take now is to have a plan and to be intentional with following through. Your two most important tools as you walk the road ahead are the knowledge you have and will continue to gain, and the character you will build in the moments that define you. Both are priceless. Once again, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, we congratulate you on the successful completion of your high school education. Please keep in touch with us so we may cheer you on, continue to offer you support, and continue to celebrate all of your success. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Trolley. The Corpus Christi Independent School District and Richard King High School are extremely honored to recognize some of our seniors for their accomplishments. I am pleased to recognize our seniors who are joining our armed forces. At this time, would our military recruits please stand? Congratulations, we're proud of you. You may be seated. I would also like to recognize our First and Family graduates. Would these students please stand? Congratulations. This is a momentous achievement and one that highlights your perseverance and dedication. Thank you. You may be seated. I am pleased to recognize the students who have achieved permanent honor roll for the 24-25 school year. These students are wearing a gold cord and medallion received in honor of their accomplishment. Would the Richard King High School permanent honor roll students please stand for recognition? Your hard work and commitment have truly paid off. This recognition is a reflection of your efforts, and you've earned every bit of it. Congratulations. You may be seated. I am proud to announce the top 10 King High School graduates. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all graduates have been called. Logan Farrell, Haley Ritter, Kyle Pierce, Jeremiah Esparza, Matthew Cantu, Amy Villegas, Sierra Jokums, Gabriela Villegas Martinez, Jimena Sosa Cruz, Talia Hernandez. What a commendable accomplishment. Congratulations to all of you for your hard work throughout the years. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to ask Kaylee Ritter and her parents to please stand and be recognized. Glenn and Kathy Ritter are the proud parents of King High School's graduating class of 2025 Salutatorian. Gonna do this. It's my absolute honor and privilege to introduce someone I've had the joy of knowing for many years. From the moment I met her, it was clear she was something special. She has a mind that is not only sharp, but a heart that is just as giving and determined. When she sets a goal, there's no halfway, there's no hesitation, just the power of a young woman who knows exactly where she's going and is not afraid to work for it. She's the kind of student every educator hopes to cross paths with, driven, thoughtful, and full of purpose. But beyond the GPA, beyond the impressive academic accomplishments, she's a remarkable human being. She's a great friend, a source of strength, and for those around her, a reminder that grace and grit can absolutely go hand in hand. I'm so proud of her, not for just what she's achieved, but who she is. Haley will be attending Texas State, majoring in political science, with plans to pursue law school and a future career in corporate law. With a grade point average of 114.45, it's with great honor I present to you the 2025 Salutatorian, Ms. Haley Ritter.
Good afternoon, everyone. Family, friends, teachers, and my fellow graduates. Thank you all for being here to celebrate one of the most important days of our lives. I especially want to thank all of the teachers and administrators for supporting us day in and day out. I know I wouldn't be standing here giving this speech today without all of you. But most importantly, I want to thank my family. I'd be lying to all of you if I stood up here and talked about how much I loved high school. Don't get me wrong, there have been some absolutely amazing moments. Being on the volleyball team that made playoffs for the first time in over 10 years, going and placing second at state in academic decathlon, but it wasn't exactly a walk in the park. Those early mornings and late nights were difficult to manage on top of AP classes and dual credits. I think I've had more mental breakdowns and panic attacks from all of the stress this year alone than I've had in my entire life. Honestly, I don't know what I would have done without my family. Let me preface this by saying that I caused all of this stress and pressure myself. My parents always told me, as long as you try your best, that's all you can do. I actually lived by this saying up until this last year, but then I slipped into this mindset that my best isn't actually my best unless it's perfect. It wasn't until a January dinner at Bill Miller's that I knew that my mindset had to change. We were only talking about school and ranks, but it caused me to have a 4-hour-long panic attack. We went home and I went straight into my bedroom. After leaving me alone for a little while, my parents came in the room and reminded me that they didn't care where I ended up ranked. I had already exceeded any expectation that they ever had of me. And deep down, I knew that. I just couldn't help but carry the weight of being hyper-fixated on being the best. I remember having one tearful conversation with my mom where she asked me what I liked to do for fun. And I couldn't answer. I had become so focused on school and grades that I lost myself completely. My life consisted of school, work, and homework, with no time to do anything that I actually enjoyed. Not having an answer to that question opened my eyes and allowed me to see the problem with how I had been thinking. Thankfully, I was able to get out of that mindset. I took time out of my day to do things I hadn't done in months. I actually started leaving my bedroom when I was at home. I stopped kicking my sister, Caitlin, out of my room when she would come in to hang out with me. I started to excel in extracurriculars, and my overall mood was better than it had been in months. I was finally happy again after feeling months of anxiety and emptiness, and it was all because my family helped me realize what the problem was and what I needed to do to fix it. The message I want to leave you with today is this: perfection does not exist. We all have flaws, it's what makes us human, and it's not fair to yourself or anyone else to expect anything different. It's okay to set a goal and come up a little short if you tried your hardest to succeed. Just because you failed Just because you've come up short does not mean you failed. Failure isn't a sign of weakness, it just proves that you're human. Everything happens for a reason. We've all had some sort of struggle in these last 4 years, and yet we're all here today. Let that be a testament to the work that you have put in. Each one of you should be proud of yourself for being here today. I know I am. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it. Here's to whatever comes next.
Thank you, Haley. You're going to do great things at Texas State. Now I ask Logan Farrell and her father, please join me in standing to be recognized. Adam Farrell and I are the proud parents of King High School's graduating class of 2025 Valedictorian. As the principal, I've had the honor of introducing many remarkable students over the years, but this afternoon is different. Today, I have the privilege of introducing someone who holds a special place in my heart, not only as a 25 valedictorian, but as my daughter. She is my firstborn, the one who defined a love only a parent understands. She's truly the greatest gift life has ever given me. Watching her grow into this strong, brilliant, and fiercely independent young woman standing before us has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. She is far more intelligent, driven, and fearless than I ever imagined someone could be. And I say that not just as a proud parent, but someone in awe of the person she's become. She tackles each academic challenge with confidence and purpose and puts thoughtfulness and hard work into everything she does. She has this quiet confidence that allows her to stand tall even in the face of challenges and the grit to follow through with everything she sets her mind to. This afternoon, I get to share a moment that few parents and principals ever experience. My heart is full of pride, admiration, and most importantly, love. Logan Farrell will be attending Texas A&M University College Station, where she'll major in biomedical sciences and plans to pursue a career in the medical field. With a grade point average of 116.75, I ask you to join me in welcoming our 2025 valedictorian and my daughter, Miss Logan Farrell.
Good afternoon, class of 2025. Dr. Hernandez, members of the Board of Trustees, CCISD administrators, King staff, faculty, and administration, we all thank you for being here and we appreciate your support through the years. We've all been waiting for this day for quite some time, and it's finally here. The days of sitting in the cafeteria with our friends, the morning announcements we never really listened to, and walking through the halls surrounded by familiar faces is all coming to an end. But the greatest nostalgia of our life is just beginning. Going back to the beginning, August 10th, 2021, we entered high school unsure of who we were, but excited about who we were going to become. Step by step, class by class, we made our way. We created memories, found comfort in the chaos, laughed loudly, failed quietly, and tried again. Through every test we passed, lesson we learned, and moments we thought we couldn't do it, we kept going. Standing here today is proof that we didn't just survive high school, but we grew through it. Although today is filled with excitement and celebration, we must first acknowledge those who are our backbone and support through the last 4 years. From family to friends, coaches, and teachers, so many people that have supported me through this journey. Please know how much I thank you, but I cannot possibly name each of you by name. However, I must highlight a few. My grandparents. Your words of wisdom and lifelong advice will continue to be instilled in me throughout my next adventures. I will forever be grateful for your unconditional love and support as I found my way through life. My father. You've brought me so much peace and joy into my life. You were there when I needed to celebrate a win, and just as present when I was stressing over a loss. You've been a steady anchor, listening without judgment, offering advice without pressure, and somehow knowing exactly when I just needed someone to talk to. I couldn't have made it through without you. I love you, Dad. Lastly, my mother. Most of you know her as your principal, but to me, she is so much more than that. My lifelong best friend, mother, and mentor, who has only shown me strength and unwavering support through the toughest parts of my adolescent life. I not only inherited my wit and facial expressions from her, but also the courage to stand up here today and give this speech. She has guided me through the last 17 years of my life, and words cannot describe the amount of gratitude I have for this amazing woman. I love you, Mom. In the spirit of tradition, I'll do my best to leave you with some parting words. I know we have all taken different paths to this point. Many of us have struggled to figure out what's next, and many of us have felt the pressure of the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? It's a heavy question when most of us are just trying to make it to the end of the day. I got involved with Triumph Over Kid Cancer Foundation 2 years ago and fell in love with the kids, the stories, and the work. So if you had asked me 6 months ago, I would have told you I wanted to be a pediatric oncology nurse. Today, all I know is that I want to have a career in the medical field. Who knows what I'll say 6 months from now? What I've come to realize is we don't need to have the rest of our lives figured out today. Life isn't waiting for us to be perfect, it's just waiting for us to begin. And thankfully, beginning is something all of us are doing, starting today. After walking across the stage, we're all stepping into something new. For me, the next chapter means moving into a new city and doing it alongside my best friend, Emma. She's someone who's been there for me through all the highs and lows of high school. I could not be more excited or thankful to be able to share this exciting time with someone who is so important to me. And while having her by my side makes my chapter feel a little less daunting, I'm excited for all of us to step into something new and lean into the unknown. We spent the past 4 years figuring out who we are, and now we get to find out who we will become. The best is yet to come, and I'm excited to see where life takes us all. Congratulations, class of 2025. Here's to whatever comes next.
Thank you, Logan. You will continue to bring me pride, but please remember to call your mom when you go to school. Actually, all of you, call your mom when you're moving. Seniors, it's that time. Class of 2025, please stand. Dr. Hernandez, if you will please come forward. Dr. Hernandez, I present to you this graduating class of 2025 for certification. I hereby declare that they have met the requirements for graduation as established by the Texas Education Agency and our local school board policy.
Thank you, Ms. Farrell. Platform guests, parents, friends, and relatives of our 2025 graduates. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Corpus Christi Independent School District, and upon assurance from Ms. Farrell, the principal, and her faculty, that this class has completed the requirements for graduation prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Corpus Christi Independent School District, it becomes my privilege to certify the graduating class of Richard King High School. It is with pleasure that I recommend that the graduating class at King High School be awarded their diplomas at this time. Congratulations to our King Mustangs.
Seniors, except for those of you in the front row, please be seated. Seniors, you'll now be presented with your diplomas.
Logan Farrell, summa cum laude. Haley Ritter, summa cum laude. Gabriela Villegas Martinez, summa cum laude. Jimena Sosa, summa cum laude. Kyle Pierce, summa cum laude. Jeremiah Esparza, summa cum laude. Matthew Cantu, summa cum laude. Amy Villegas, summa cum laude. Sierra Jokums, summa cum laude. Talia Hernandez, summa cum laude. Yvette Aguilar Aranda, cum laude. Xavier Amador, cum laude. Aliana Avila, summa cum laude. Marco Barrera, magna cum laude. Madeline Behrens, summa cum laude. Daisy Besh, summa cum laude. Madison Canales, summa cum laude. Robert Conchola, cum laude. Alize Carpentier, magna cum laude. Isela Castañeda, cum laude. Isaac Cates, summa cum laude. Amanda Chait, cum laude. John Michael Champagne, cum laude. Jose Charadan Martinez, magna cum laude. Rosalind Chavez, cum laude. Teresa Cruz Cuevas, magna cum laude. Quentin Kupras, cum laude. Christian Curiel Garza, summa cum laude. Troy Dantzler, cum laude. Marianne De Assis, cum laude. Aubrey De Leon, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Delgado, cum laude. Aubrey Diaz, summa cum laude. Madison Duran, cum laude. Marilyn Escobedo, summa cum laude. Mia Ewers, summa cum laude. Michael Flores, magna cum laude. Michaela Fuentes, summa cum laude. Amelia Garcia, summa cum laude.
Hi, I'm Becca Taft. I'll be attending Del Mar College, majoring in business, and I'd like to thank my mom, dad, and all of my family and friends.
Hi, my name is Damon. My plans is going to Del Mar for fire science, and I want to thank my girlfriend